How Kanye self-destructed in 72 hours.
So Kanye West has always been what I would call a polarizing figure, meaning some people hate him and other people love him. And depending on the exact era you're talking about, you can have drastically different people on either side. But recently Kanye has been saying and doing things so crazy that even his biggest stans have denounced him, burned their merchandise, and even had to admit that they can no longer hang their hat on the fact that he once made legendary music. It's no secret that Kanye has always been a wild card.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
You know how
But that was also
crazy
one
that
of
is
the
to
main
say on
reasons he
news,
was so
bro?
loved by so many people. His I don't give a damn attitude was refreshing to see from a celebrity, and for him, attention was so obviously a drug that he desired his entire life.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Now there are many
You know how
people who
crazy
believe
that
that
is?
Kanye's mother Donda was the one who would keep him in line.
To just hop on stage and just W Kanye, you feel me? I mean, because it was Taylor Swift though, that's why, bro.
It's come off a little
Cardi was there, he wasn't doing that.
arrogant, even though you're
I don't
hurt and
know.
everything. But it'd be important to remember that the giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing.
But at this point, she has been gone for almost 20 years, may she rest in peace, and we've seen all kinds of versions of this man since then. But in the last couple of years in particular, he's gone from like, oh, that's my boy, even though he says some out-of-pocket conspiracy shit from time to time, to being completely indefensible. We all know that Kanye
He's
likes
right
to take
every
to
time.
Twitter to get his rants off, and so he went on there and straight up started saying
nah.
that he loves Hitler, he says that Adolf was dripped out, he straight up called himself a Nazi, and continued his very public
Bro.
disdain for Jewish people.
We know I
Boy
can't
was
say
tweaking.
that. It was a Jewish doctor.
He also took time to show his admiration for P. Diddy of all people, and he would even beg Trump to pardon the fucking
Yo, bro, he trolling though. He deep down, he is a troll, bro. He's trolling, bro. That shit is all cap. He don't mean none of the things he be tweeting, bro. I know that for a fact.
creep. And also say that he is a great father to his kids, alluding to the idea that he wishes Sean Combs was his father. And Kanye would even release a hoodie
When
to
he said
commemorate the
that?
video where P. Diddy whoops Cassie's ass in the hallway of
Puff is a way better dad than my dad, and a way better dad than me.
to his kids, alluding to the idea that he wished
I wish I had the relationship with my dad that Puff had with his kids. I don't think he's a bad father, well, that I know of, but that's insane.
Sean Combs
That's
was his
insane.
father. And Kanye would even release a hoodie to commemorate the video where P. Diddy whoops Cassie's ass in the hallway of that hotel that looks just like the one she was wearing that day, literally profiting off of a traumatic, horrible situation in the process. Like, this is a man who has 2 daughters, saying that this sick sack of shit who abused countless women and men in every way possible should not only be liberated, but celebrated. I mean, just a couple of years ago, he was saying that Puff was a Fed.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. No, hold on. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talk is because you did a deal, you fucking Fed. Because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me.
Yo, what y'all think he found out about what they was talking about with him? Cause like, bro, how you gonna say I wish Puff was my papa? Mind you dissing, bro.
So it's like you never really know what might slip out of Kanye's mouth. Oh yeah, he also took
I'm telling
time to
you, he's
defend R.
trolling.
Kelly, saying that his beyond creepy marriage to Aaliyah when he was 27 and she was 15 was totally alright. Now, in one of his final moves, he would post up a t-shirt with an anti-Jewish symbol, I'm sure you guys can guess what it is, onto his website and sell it for $20 a pop. This is where shit really gets crazy, because he had promoted this website the same
This
day
is a
during
W
the
right
Super
here.
Bowl.
So what's up, guys?
W commercial right here.
Spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth.
The W fucking commercial right here.
Once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone.
Bro.
Easy.com.
This a
So basically,
fire
hundreds of
commercial.
millions of people saw an ad for a Nazi t-shirt. What Kanye did was the old bait and switch, because when the ad originally aired, the site had normal clothing on it, but after the ad aired, he made it to where this was the only item available, with the SKU being labeled HH, which many people now infer to mean hail, well, you know who. That all tells me that this was his plan the entire time. He so clearly loves playing the card where he tries to draw up controversy to promote his latest work. In this case, it seems to be an AI album that he's releasing called Bully. But the thing is, over time he's had to do and say crazier and crazier shit to garner the same amount of attention. And now this once billionaire who had the world in his hands has become the boy who cried wolf. Like honestly, no one gives a fuck, dude. Like even your biggest fans are ashamed of this shit. They can no longer twist and turn the narrative enough to even try and defend it. I mean, when you got the Kanye Reddit saying that Kim was right to keep the family away, that's how you know he's almost completely lost them. Like, they're burning their Kanye shit.
That's fucked up.
And I just don't get why ruin your legacy to spew conspiracy theory and nonsense. This was one of the most influential people on the planet. He was becoming infinitely powerful with his clothing line and his music and his shoes, and he was getting all this influence and all this wealth, and then you just throw it all down the drain. It just makes you look like an out of control dumbass. And the funniest part to me,
how you feel, Bodie, about my boy Kanye? You still fuck with bro after all those tweets?
Was while saying all this diabolical shit for days at a time on Twitter, Elon Musk had absolutely no problem. He didn't suspend the account. I would actually argue that he was boosting up these tweets because he knows more and more people will come over to Twitter to see the crash out, and he wouldn't take any action at all.
So nothing in this world will make you hate him. Nothing. What's something that he has to do that you would be like, nah, fuck that, I can't no more. I'm good off him.
Until Kanye straight up started posting hardcore adult videos right onto the timeline for his millions of followers to see. And
what the fuck? Oh, that's when he stopped gooning and dropped the album. That's crazy. That's when he dropped the links to the vids. Nothing. So he could wear a thong. You could find out that he's a bottom. You could find out everything that's GG's in the books for you. And you still fuck with him.
And that's when Kanye's account went from being limited to being deleted altogether. And thankfully, Shopify also removed his store after around a day, and likely he will not receive any profits from the sale of that shirt. I mean, don't get it twisted, guys. All this shit from the adult content to defending P. Diddy to the blatant racism is not shit that should be spread on this scale by someone with the influence of Kanye. I'm just not surprised at all that Elon would let all this other shit slide because he most likely agrees with a lot of it. But
hold on.
I remember reading this tweet. All this other shit slide because...
yeah, I remember reading this tweet, bro. It was like at nighttime when he told her, 5:10 p.m. Bro, he's wilding though. It was a Jewish doctor. But your boy did that. That has beef with Jewish people. I didn't know who fucked him over though. What Jew fucked him over that he got this beef with them?
Likely agrees with a lot of it. But hey, I guess corn is where he draws the line. It's been no secret that Kanye has an addiction to adult videos. He has talked about it on national TV.
Do you feel like your attitude towards women has changed since having
the doctor put him on the wrong meds?
Nah, I still look at Pornhub and... Blacked is my favorite category.
There were videos that proved he was forcing Adidas executives to watch adult videos of Kim on the clock.
So you think those meds permanently damage him? So not forever. If he don't take meds, he always goes. He always goes like this.
At his request,
you start blacking out. Which I do. This video is a classic right here.
Adidas, you play. Yeah, so I'm saying, yeah. What's your perspective on that? I'll tell you mine.
And it's been long rumored that he has straight up corn playing on a non-stop loop while he is working on music or anything else creative, no matter who is around.
Watching Star Wars on this big screen, and as I started talking about a song, he switched on anal sex.
I mean, a decades-long addiction to lust cannot be good for anyone.
That's crazy.
And I do think this has factored into his demise.
The fact that I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography.
pornography.
And it also really makes me think that this addiction is likely the
Damn.
reason for his initial infatuation with Kim Kardashian.
That means no matter how much touch up, oh, this
After
is a
all,
crazy
the whole reason
pause.
she became
That was
famous
a crazy
was her viral
pause.
tape with Ray J, something Kanye has admitted to watching many times. I mean, y'all have to understand that
That's
back when it
crazy.
came out, I believe that it made more money than any adult video ever. And so if Kanye saw her as like the top P-star in the world, well, of course he's gonna want that. And if you need further proof that this has always been his crutch, Kanye himself has even noted that finding his dad's Playboy magazine at age 5 permanently altered him, and has in turn led to every one of his decisions, both good or bad,
His
much
pops
like a
was on
butterfly
Playboy?
effect.
What the fuck?
Like, for me,
you know that?
Playboy was my gateway into full-on addiction. My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5, and it's affected almost every.
Oh, I thought his pops was in, bro. That's what he said, bro. But now he's saying that he found a magazine that was his pops. Bro, that shit is, bro. I was about to say, bro, what the fuck?
Every choice I
Now it makes sense though why he likes Playboy Cardi though.
made for the rest of my life from age 5.
Understand that this interview was conducted 5 years ago.
See, I see
when
why he
Kanye
likes
was
him
making
now.
his album Jesus is King.
New album. Jesus is King is the name of the album? Yes.
At that time, he was denouncing not only adult content, but also other prevalent themes in his music publicly, like drugs and lust.
That Playboy magazine that I found when I was 5 years old have an effect on my music. It could never be 100% everything it could be, because I had to add that in, always.
I heard you say with your pastor that you felt like you were making devil's music.
Yeah, because you're such a fucking, oh, I love it. Excuse me, Christian scorecard down a little bit, cursing some more.
Saying that Korn should be banned altogether.
Now my
Then
boy
a
be
couple of
cursing
years
crazy
later,
now.
when he and Kim would get divorced, he would rant that she was trying to turn his daughters into Playboy models, saying that they should not even be allowed to be on TikTok. And now you fast forward to the current time, and he's been parading around his mute wife for the last 2 years,
Yo, this
while
shit
she
is
wears
still
literally
crazy,
nothing.
bro.
Like a woman with a saran-wrapped naked body with 3 crackers to her name would have more clothing on than her. And Kanye himself even said that his next big move was to start the biggest adult video company on the planet. So in short, the guy is a massive hypocrite.
Yo, send
who
your
was
application, bro. Go send that application. He gonna bless you, bro.
speak passionately
He'll be
about
his
whatever
first-
he
his
believes
first,
at that moment, even when it completely
first
contradicts some of
coworker,
his
bro.
previous statements.
It's not just sexual.
Good.
That term actually relates to torture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like watching people beat each other up on World Star or something.
And as ironic as it sounds, I think the dude who so many consider to be one of the most influential artists of our time is actually too easily influenced, and his ideology has become so black and white that he has begun to come off as more of a shock value caricature of his previous self than anything else.
GGs.
Personally, I do not feel bad for this guy at all. I feel like he's actually had more chances than he really deserved because people loved his music and his personality. But now even all of that sucks. His biggest fans hate his last album Vultures 2.
Damn.
They hate the idea of him bringing AI into mainstream music. And overall, he's pretty much completely washed up from a personality standpoint,
Damn.
artistically, and even logically.
He going
We
in on
talked
him.
previously last year about his alleged horrible addiction to nitrous oxide,
Ryan Garcia, this Jay, I'm on the nitrous.
and how this evil motherfucker is the one supplying him, allegedly that is. So I'm sure that also has something to do with the deteration of his mind, but overall,
we
I
on
feel like
them nitrous, bro.
this guy is really out of excuses.
Let's
And
smoke
just like
that
many
shit.
others out there, he's always liked to blame his downfalls on other people. It was Kim's fault for the divorce. It was the
Let's
media
go
who
get
made
some
him look
nitrous
crazy.
and make an
It
album
was the
off of
media
it.
who ruined his family. It was the media who took down his empire. No, it couldn't have been any of his bad decisions. It couldn't have been him constantly running his fucking mouth and being the biggest brand risk literally on earth. There's so many people out here who run
brand
around
risk.
doing this exact same shit. And to me, that's how you end up in a situation where you are spiraling out of control and you're surrounded by either no one because you burnt all your relationships already, or all that's left around you is yes
Our
men.
boys are
But either
brand
way, it's
risk.
obviously not good. And the people I really feel bad for are the huge Kanye fans. I mean, Jesus. This has literally been the definition of a crash out. But I want to know what you guys think down below. I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. Are y'all still going to be bumping that new Kanye? What do you guys think about AI music? Either way, y'all know it's been your boy the Tan Superman. Either way, y'all know
What y'all think? What you think about that AI album, bro? You gonna bump it? You think it's gonna be good? All I know, I ain't like Vultures. If Ye wrote it, what if Ye wrote it, but it's not his voice? It's not his voice. You start hearing like, I don't know, you hear Brownie on a fucking beat. The pencil voice. All I know is, I mean, I always bump his albums. If Ty Dolla is sign, I'm out. If it's cold, I'm out. I'll tell you what. If it's Ty Dolla sign, I don't even know. I'll be shocked if it's good. If it's Kendrick or Eminem, I'm not jacking Ye. Well, he been fucking jacking Kendrick this whole time. Talking about he took down his biggest ops. Just for him to tweet like 2 days ago saying Drake has made the greatest song of the year. I mean, I'm gonna give it a listen, but if it's a collab album like Vultures, bro, he could have it, bro. That Vultures to me, I think was the worst album in his entire catalog. And I'm not even a D1 Kanye, bro. I just know that that's the worst tape he ever dropped in his catalog. The best song was that ass. The fucking when he got his daughter on the beat. That was that ass's best song on the fucking. She carried the tape. It's because Ty Dolla $ign. Facts. And Carnival was good, but I feel like Carnival was a song carried of hype because of Cardi. Once that shit died out and your boy didn't drop 2024 music, that's it, bro. He had another good song. Facts.